Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
We do the whole voice in this.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Do the whole show in this segment. What is going on, folks? Coming at you live on gasdigital.com or .net or whatever the it is. Use promo code LEV14. Get 2 weeks of a free trial. Go catch up on all the old episodes. We've got Mark Norman in the archives, Joe List, all these great guys. Soder's supposed to be coming out in a few weeks, so look out for that. We're going to have a nice time. Really quickly, this weekend I will be in Edmonton playing the comic strip through the whole weekend, so come out to that in the next week after that. Coming out to New Westminster, right outside Vancouver at the House of Comedy. Tell a Friend and Yonkers Comedy Club, end of June. That's kind of it. Follow on Instagram. We finally hit 10K, boys. We finally fucking did it. Shout out to you guys. And that's kind of it. We got two great guests in the building. I'm excited to introduce them first. First time on the show, Ryan the General.
Thank you. I dishonored my family with that one. Pretty hard. Thank you for having me, dude.
Oh, big day today. Very welcome.
1 million successes for me.
Hey, you have a podcast.
I do. You can check me out on the End podcast, wherever you get your podcast streaming, and make sure to call hotline 833-443-5300.
Wow, very good.
Thank you.
And to his left, he's a repeat offender on the show. Chris Faga.
We're all doing the
You got it, dude.
We all just watched Shogun, I guess.
I haven't seen it yet.
Pretty good.
I haven't seen it either.
I actually, you know what, Natalie, pull up episode 1. Let's watch it.
Yeah, let's go.
I hear it rips.
I hear it's pretty freaking good.
It's got like all the elements of like I was iffy about it, and then like I threw it on. It's got like all the elements of some of the better HBO shows.
And
like,
those people love elements.
yeah, that's true. I saw Airbender.
do.
Wind, fire,
Yeah.
water.
Water, earth.
No
That's
heart
another
though.
one.
It's pretty good.
Man, we are on fire today, boys.
You know, it's an element they don't like over there. Uranium.
Whoa.
No, dude, they hate that.
Yeah.
They hate any atomic element.
Yeah,
dude.
they hate all of those.
They really do. You know, I heard it really cast a shadow on their whole
On their walls?
on their whole thing.
Uranium on my parade, boys. Come on. We got two amazing guests in the building. We'll do plugs in a little bit. Ryan Shaner in from Philly.
Thank you for having me, man.
Never had a conversation before.
Never,
Not once.
You came
Really?
in. No, I've never
crazy.
met him before, dude.
It's the first time for everything.
Came in and I was like, oh, that's that guy.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
kind of, and I hope that was the same exact reaction.
Well, you have a very intense.
You guys must have been in the
face.
same room.
really?
Well, yeah. Well, like, because when I've seen you around at clubs, it's just kind of like a glaze of like I feel like
Yeah.
you want to fight me.
No, that's just my fucking
Yeah.
face,
Dude,
dude.
you should
I
start
have-
drinking
I
again.
dude. If I was drinking again, so when I used to get fucking blitzed, I used to like stand there really mean mugging, and
Yeah.
people were like, yo, that guy's about to go off. It was me just concentrating so hard on not falling down. It was like the more, dude, you know, like it's just like,
No, I feel like I have a
Fuck.
very mean face too when I'm not like doing something comedy related, and I think I also have a mean everything. But
I don't think so.
nah.
you don't think so?
When you came in, you didn't seem
You're
you didn't
cherubish. if
Well,
you
that's
even-
me.
seem mean. Cherubic. yeah.
Cherubish.
Cherubic.
Wow.
Cherubic.
Oh.
Cherubic. Like a little baby angel.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a little.
No, I got it. I was a little. I was just a little hurt.
What?
A little
Why?
phase. That was an arrow
That's
through
a
the heart.
Good, that's a
Yeah,
good.
that's a compliment.
But that's me coming in though with the energy of like, oh, I got these guys do the show. Hi, how are you? You know, ask Natalie. I come in like a cunt sometimes, right? No.
Only, do you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Only with your friends.
yeah. Okay.
Like people that you know very well. You'll be like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
Fuck
mean.
these guys.
I'm mean.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you'll get me. Maybe that's how I'll know you're a good friend later. You just kick me in the balls from behind. It'll be like, that guy's cool.
You call those balls, right?
Yeah, they're small.
But I figured we'd get along. We got a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah,
You know,
that's how it usually goes.
got a lot of mutuals.
Yeah, you know.
We appreciate you coming in
I
town for this.
appreciate being here, man.
I just want to address something.
Address it.
I want to address something. I just did the Adam Friedland Show.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for breaking that chair.
Oh, you broke a chair.
I broke the chair, and I'm working on a payment plan with Nick right now just to get that thing back up and running.
How did you break it?
Just kind of being on it.
This seems like I feel like you were set up here. That seems like a kind of thing. That's a work chair.
Okay, the chair is fine, but I would hate to break those. Those are expensive chairs. They're like thousands
They're
of dollars.
fucking chairs.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
The last chair bender. Who made that? I think that was
pretty
Bricks
good.
or He Hate Me made that. Classic.
Pretty good.
No, I was gonna say I like hate podcasting now. I like being a guest. You know, I was on Adam's show or talking with Nick. That was a fun time. Nick's so funny. But as I'm doing podcasts, as I'm doing them, I'm going, "You're the most retarded guy in the world."
To yourself?
To myself.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, dude.
I literally just I opened that show by just totally misremembering something somebody told me, and it just made no fucking sense.
What was it?
What it was we were talking about. I was like, I always see junkies at my train station when I'm there, and I was like, somebody told me that's how you know it's a safer stop. That makes no fucking sense.
Why would somebody tell you?
Yeah,
that?
why?
Who told you?
Did someone tell you that?
No. Here's what happened. I remembered it like
Did
8
a
hours
junkie
later.
tell you that?
This is pretty good.
I feel so at home at this stop.
It's actually safer here with us. No, what it was J.J. Lieberman. I was with him. He hopped a turnstile, let me in through the door, and he said, he's like, if you see people doing drugs at a stop, that's how you know you can hop the turnstile.
Oh, yeah. If somebody's got a syringe
dude.
behind their ear, you can hop the turnstile.
It's just the Wild West. You can just do it. It's not
that
safer.
means there's no cops. It
Yeah.
means,
No, you can't hop the turnstile at Union
safer
Square
for
anymore.
black gentlemen. That's what it is.
Yeah, so I fucking I'm just leaving a show. Like I'll do somebody's podcast and I have 2 hours of sleep. I can just feel my brain not firing. You know what I mean? It's like I just hate. I don't even know if I want to keep doing this show.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Could this be your swan song right now, dude?
Well, I wish I knew what that was.
That's just the last. Man, drink more of that coffee, dude.
Why are you inside and we're outside in the Old West?
Just fucking. I'm not gonna say I'm a house N word, but
Oh,
just
you're not gonna say it?
We have 2 men on post. All right.
All right.
Jesus. Okay. But yeah, I just I don't know. I only want to do stand up and learn how to make like a movie one day, and that's
Well, we
it.
know what happens when you sit in chairs. You can only do stand up.
You
Natalie,
definitely couldn't be a director.
Natalie,
You break
timestamp.
those real quick.
Yeah, those chairs are
break
fragile.
those real quick, dude. Those are made of balsa wood.
Just
Fuck that up.
A director's got like a big beanbag chair that I
You got an
plop into.
inflatable alien chair.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that looks like a hand.
That would be fucking awesome.
To timestamp when they made fun of me, Natalie. Let's cut that. And you gotta have a thick skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta let people make fun of you.
Yeah.
You gotta come to your own show and sweat profusely.
You
Why?
got to.
You're not this. You look significantly less sweaty since you cut the hair. I'll be honest.
I do. I look less greasy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a good look.
I like it too. I look a little coppish, but less oily, But I just want to fucking do stand up. But here's the problem. Like right now I'm busy. Who knows? In 3 months, I might not be very busy at all.
And you'll be thanking God for a podcast.
Yeah, then I'll need this fucking $300. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just need an outlet.
An outlet.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying. If you all of a sudden weren't doing stand up, right?
Yeah.
You'd want to do something that's funny that people enjoy.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, always keep it in your back pocket, man. What are you talking about?
Next to the chicken.
I mean, you could always just start doing the podcast again. It's not like there's no rule against taking a break.
Yeah, I think once you take a break, it's kind of over though. You know what I mean? I like doing the show. I get to talk to funny people. We get to have a good time.
When you say take a break, he's not like you could take like a little bit of a hiatus, like where you're on doing your thing and then come back to it. You could make it be like, I'm so good at doing stand up, I'll come back to the podcast. It almost like builds
But that's
up.
great. That would be so insane if
Yeah.
I was like, guys, I have an announcement. I'm too good at stand up now.
That's basically what Bill Maher did when he was
you
talking
can
to
do
Jerry
it.
Seinfeld last week.
You could definitely do it.
No, I fucking suck at everything I do. But I'm just trying. I'm trying to find a balance. You know what? All right, I'm gonna let the audience in on a little secret. I shouldn't even tell them this. You ready? Here's what I think is gonna solve the problem. From now on Mondays, I'm gonna record 2 episodes. One goes live. One gets canned for the next week. That way, I only have to leave my house twice a month.
Wow.
Maybe spend a little more time with the lady. You know what I mean?
Is
Balance.
Was that the plan? That was just to To be responsible with your career?
Yes, I thought of this today. I thought
You know what
of
I
this
might
today.
do? Prepare a little bit.
Yeah.
Wild.
No, I think I need to do something like that because I just hate. I think that's the only thing I don't like about doing this show is every fucking week. It feels like every 3 days I got to come down here. It's a whole commute. It's it's a whole fucking thing. I don't know how Lewis does it. Lewis is here fucking 5 days a week.
Loves it.
It's his company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta be here.
It is true. They do say it is his company. But speaking of company, we got great company here today.
Oh, thanks, pal.
We're gonna tell some jokes. You know what I mean?
Yuck it up.
Ryan, how do you like New York?
Oh, I hate this fucking place.
Do you?
Fucking Christ.
You live in Philly.
I do live in
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
Philly can't be better than this.
No, I'm not saying it isn't. It's just like, you know what it is? It's like Philly's like a turd that you can't flush down. But New York is like a turd that someone just left on the floor. And when you get here, you're immediately like, why am I here? Like,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Philadelphia is a terrible bathroom, but like you gotta go.
Yes, yes.
New York's like a bathroom, like, yo, I gotta take a shit. And then you get in, you're like, why am I even in
Yeah,
here?
you're using the dive bar bathroom, even though it's 2 blocks from
You're
your
like,
house.
I fucking don't even want to do this. It's wild.
And they charge you $1,000.
Exactly. Exactly.
By the way, this brings me to another point. There's been a big conspiracy theory on the Reddits that I'm like a rich kid. What the hell is that about?
Rich kid.
This is these lunatics. Let me tell you about these lunatics.
Tell us
online.
about the lunatics.
They go. There's this big.
Well, they call gout the king's disease. That's probably why.
Listen, let me.
You did just break a throne the other day there, buddy.
No, here's what these. It's really just like one person on the internet, but this comment annoyed me. But he's like, "Oh, Lev's rich daddy bought him a Midtown Manhattan apartment. My family has never earned enough money to buy a New York City apartment, like ever, from start to finish, like of the whole dynasty."
Yeah, the entire line.
Yeah, like that much wealth has not been accrued. So I have an apartment that I am drastically behind in paying on, which I'm hoping by the end of this month I will be able to finally catch up. People are like, his apartment's... Yeah, I have a girlfriend. She fucking made the place look nice. Otherwise, I had a black bathtub before I lived with her. There's black people in my bathtub.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Were you teaching
You know what?
them to swim?
Actually,
And it
that's
was loud.
That's actually the sign of rich man. It's just having just black people in your bathtub at all times.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, don't mind them.
They're washing.
Yeah, it's like having Scarface on one TV all the time, just
All the
black people bathing.
No, if it was up to me, I mean, like, I would live in absolute squalor. When I first lived by myself, I got like a dinnerware set, stuff that you wear to dinner. And I would use a plate, throw it in the sink. 3 months later, I'd remember that all that shit was in there. I would just throw it in the garbage. Just nice
Yeah, that's
plates.
fair.
Wow.
I can't do any of that fucking shit. So,
How long's your lady been living with you?
maybe 2 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, maybe 2 years.
That's a long time for people to misconstrue you as rich. That's what happens. My girlfriend just moved in. She brought plants in the house. You might as well think I'm a fucking Rockefeller.
This is
It's
what I'm
fucking
saying.
wild, dude.
This is what I'm saying. They having a lady will make you look above your income.
We painted a wall. I've lived in that place for almost 13 years. I've never painted. In 2 weeks, we painted 2 rooms.
Jesus.
And it's like, you'd think that now I have accrued so much
Yeah.
money. It's like, no. Somebody thought I moved because she took a picture of it and posted it online. Like, yo, nice new house. I'm like, no, dude, I just cleaned dust off the wall.
Comments are like, "Oh, Ryan's rich fucking daddy." No, I don't. I hate that. Like, my dad finally, like, towards the end of his career, made a little bit of money. It's his money. I don't have a
Wait,
dime of
what
this.
did your dad do?
My dad was a salesman at a car dealership for like my whole childhood, basically.
Okay.
He started off like really fucking broke. Towards the end of my life, he became like higher up and then like a general manager or whatever. But I was already way out of the house and all this shit by then.
Well,
so.
where I come from, having a dad who has a car dealership, you might as well be a fucking
He
Trump.
said he
dude.
just worked at a
No,
car
he
dealership.
worked. At
Doesn't
a car
matter.
dealership.
Doesn't matter.
He's a salesman. there.
Having a dad that worked, you fucking.
I explained to Shaner the other day that my family had a small immigrant-owned restaurant, and he was like, "That's a good job."
I'm like, yo, you're killing it right now.
No, it is true. I mean, that is kind of. It's also almost like an immigrant privilege-y thing, where it's like your Russian Jew dad, even if he moves here speaking no English, he's gonna be like, all right, well, I gotta fucking figure something out. I gotta provide for these fucking kids. But yeah, he says, according to him, the only reason they moved out of the Soviet Union was because he didn't want to teach his kids to like have to do crime to survive.
Yeah, because Russians don't come here and do crimes
No,
at all.
not
No.
at all.
Never heard of that.
Perfect track record.
Yeah.
Never saw that in any movie, ever.
or in South Brooklyn or anything.
All right.
I'm starting to think you guys are implying something.
No,
I'm just saying, maybe talk to your rich daddy about that. I don't
not at
know.
all.
Oh.
I'm just saying getting rear-ended is no longer a no fault because of Russian people. I'm just saying that.
You keep your gay sex life between you and your friends, okay?
Solid.
Getting rear-ended, folks. Come on. We got a couple topics on the goddamn papers. Natalie is gay, so she wanted to talk about the Met Gala. And you know what? Every time I see this freaking Met Gala,
I don't know what it's for.
No, what is that for?
I imagine the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
I think the Met... That is what it's for.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's not what I thought.
What did you think? For the Mets?
I honestly thought it had to do with fundraising for the Mets. I was like, yo, the Met Gala. All these people, it's like...
Don't ever
'cause
change, baby.
for a second, it's like I knew it had something to probably do with the Met, but like I was like, there's too many
No, why would you
celebrities.
know? Why would you know?
Like, fucking, I don't know.
Here's what I think the Met Gala is. It's every year they test. They're like, all right, are the poor people still not going to kill us? Let's
Yeah.
show how much wealth we can flaunt in front of them.
By dressing like retarded clowns.
Exactly.
That makes me want to kill you even more. If I saw, like, if someone's like, yo, look how rich I am. I
Yeah.
look like a fucking balloon that someone just used magic marker all over. Like,
Ryan's-
yo, somebody fucking kill these
Ryan's
people.
watching like Madonna at the Met Gala. He's like, what is she fucking, what does she work at a car dealership or some
Yeah,
shit?
it's like-
But she's so rich.
She's so rich.
No, so I fucking, like, it blows my mind that thing is not stormed every year. Like, legitimate, like, these people are wearing like multi-million-dollar dresses just right in the middle
They
of New
can't
York
really
City.
sell that. They say like, there's not like at art galleries and art museums and stuff, there's not like good security systems, mostly because the biggest deterrent of anybody stealing art is because you can't really sell art. Like a couple of mooks like us can't just go in and steal Starry Night from
You know
fucking
what?
MoMA.
You say
Yeah.
that, but we could.
I mean, we could steal it. We just couldn't sell it. Nobody's going to believe we had a Van Gogh.
I
That's
don't
true.
know,
That's
man.
true. But once you get into the getaway car, you
Our
gotta
van
say,
doesn't look like
What
it
I'm
would go.
saying, you steal it, I find where your Russian Jew dad is, and we can fucking broker a goddamn deal.
He's got to know Prince Salman,
Without
right?
a doubt.
I look, I don't know about my dad's art connections anymore. No, we don't have art connections in the family. See, that's going to be another thing that gets fucking eaten up on Reddit. Come on. And if somebody's going to eat something up, do I have to say anything else?
No.
You know? So we've got, but that really, every once in a while, a comment just gets stuck in your craw.
Man, it seems like it's really getting to you.
Yeah, I might have made some calls.
Really?
Oh, yeah? You called your dad crying? He bought you something nice? Make you feel better?
Dad, I don't know.
The jealous son, the jealous.
Yeah.
I just think a Porsche would really cheer me up. A portion of what? Look, we got
A borscht?
Oh, we brought up the Met Gala. So
the
yeah,
Met.
I can't believe this thing is not like exploded like every fucking year. Like it's mind blowing to me.
What, like a terrorist attack?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I
Did
mean,
they have it through the 70s and 80s? Like, did it always happen? Because there's have you ever
That's
seen
a
those
great
like
question.
crazy photos like from the 70s when the subway looked like shit, and then there would be some guy in a tuxedo and tails like going to Broadway, like from like Upper West Side or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a thing since the 40s.
But that's what I'm saying. So yeah,
Wow.
the fact that nobody
Yeah, that
fucking
is
ran up
fucking
on it with
wild.
fucking guns in the 80s means it's never gonna happen.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something cool.
I just can't imagine wanting to dress in such an extravagant fashion, and the whole fun of the event just being, what's this bitch wearing?
That's
That's it.
I'm sure they have good shrimp.
You think so?
I bet there's quality snacks. Plus the adrenochrome is top notch. It's aged in rum barrels.
No, I just think I think somebody should do something about it. Anyways, take that how you want. Don't copyright strike me.
Somebody should do something about the
about
Met Gala.
I'm just saying,
Yo, that's the beginning of your manifesto. Somebody should do something about the
My
Met.
mayo.
If there was a law, it'd be
Yeah.
against it.
No, it's just it is crazy to me to display wealth in such a fashion. Like, it's nuts to me.
Yeah.
You know what I
agree.
mean?
Yeah.
It's also like very not New York. New York is very like hide your wealth.
Always been two New Yorks though, right? Like it's
Yeah.
it's hide your wealth, but then it's also that. She says it's been going on since the 40s.
Yeah.
It's just such an elitist event, man. You know?
Natalie, can you look up what these? The reason we brought it up is because one of these sluts.
Oh
had
yeah,
their
who was
nipples
showing
out.
their titties?
At least a couple. This is the one I just pulled up the sexiest outfits from
Thank you,
the
Nat.
Met Gala. If you want to pull this up,
Please, yeah.
Emily Ratajkowski.
All right.
This one primarily, but
I like
then
how
also.
you say the J like in the name, like it's Louis J. Gomez.
I didn't know that's how you...
Ratajkowski.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
I thought the J was
Ratajkowski?
silent. Yeah, I thought the J was silent.
Oh, shows you what I know. I shouldn't belong at the Met Gala.
She is
clearly.
so hot, and she's also had a kid.
Yeah.
Tylo is the other one.
Oh yeah.
That I can say.
Not bad at all.
I can.
Pretty good looking.
Can you zoom in on them nips, please?
Yeah.
Enhance.
And,
Enhance.
the killer left nipples on the crime.
Wait, is she supposed to look like a beach? Is that the whole thing?
I think it's
it does look like sand.
Yeah, it's just sand. I heard
Well,
about
it's on her
this.
shoulder and her arm too.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You know what? Full of shit, man.
And she's holding a little.
I like
Sand
how we're all.
dollar?
I like how
Oh
we're all
yeah, she's
kind
holding
of.
an
Oh,
hourglass.
an hourglass.
Oh.
How artsy.
I like how we're all kind of enamored by this a little bit.
We are.
we're like,
You know what? We should have our own Met Gala.
Yeah,
I'm down.
yeah,
It's
that
all
was pretty
dressed
cool.
super fancy.
Emily Ratajkowski is so hot. I am.
Look at that spider web coming out of that sliz there, dude.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah, I like how we were all set to shit on this, and then
Now we're just blown away
literally
by
we're
hot
just looking at
chicks.
pictures of hot chicks. Yeah.
This is pretty amazing. I bet these took a lot of work and craftsmanship to make. But those tits, I mean,
Jesus. It's just
Yeah,
like
right.
you don't even have to
Fantastic.
work that hard for those tits.
yeah, I
Just
mean,
like throw something on it. It's good.
well, she was in the Blurred Lines video with Robin Thicke,
Yeah.
who got Me Too to hell.
Why'd he
That
get
guy.
me too? Was he
I
being
just-
a creep on Blurred Lines video?
I just had a
Weird.
rough experience with him,
Oh,
but
yeah, that makes sense.
no, yeah, that actually is what happened. I think
Oh.
he was like literally like spanking asses and shit. Like
That happens.
Yeah, it was in the
video.
uncut
It was
version
in
of the video.
whatever. I'm not the guy who fucking filled out the report. All right, I'm just saying he did some stuff.
Yeah, you were the
People
guy who
upset.
took the report.
Let me get this straight. No,
Now
so
you're saying this Robin Thicke pussy grabbed your ass.
You're saying this son of a Canadian actor came up to you in a video all about sluts and
I tell you,
treated
put those
like
tits
one?
away. You're giving me growing
I'm
pains.
sorry.
that is such a slang term. He's a son of a Canadian actor.
Son of a Canadian actor.
That's how you said gay in the 30s.
That's exactly how he did. He's a Canadian actor's son. I'm having a hard time. My son just said he was
Called
a
jerk off
Canadian.
booths John Wilkes Booths back then.
Came on, my son's got a script on the counter.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, so, but that Emily Ratajkowski, her tits are so nice that just because she was in that video, she was like a nobody at the time. She
Yeah.
was in the Blurred Lines video.
Yeah.
Huge star. That's how much we appreciate.
Because they're perfect tits.
They're
Yeah.
perfect.
They're out of
tits.
control. And that's again.
I don't think I've ever heard her speak.
Lucky
Actually,
man.
couldn't
that's
not tell you.
You know what? I don't think she's allowed.
Good.
She's pretty loud, but she had I've seen like some fucking interviews. It's all just like all these like every hot chick, whether it's a stripper or a model, if they're hot, every time they talk, it's like, oh, I love books.
And cheeseburgers. They all love books and cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
I like to eat like shit. You know?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
just-
that hard.
People don't get it. Like I really eat like fucked up shit, and like, and I love books. I'm like really smart.
You know what I want? I just want a day where I can just put on sweatpants and not think about anything.
Every dumb whore I've ever met has been like huge on like Russian literature and fucking Kafka. Like, you know, like actual strippers.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
all like,
Yeah.
and it's like, why don't you apply some of that fucking knowledge? You know what I mean? Find a career path.
I wish I could see.
To be fair, you're saying that they were all English lit majors and now they have to strip. I mean, that also
that
tracks.
also checks out.
This is like a chicken before the egg thing, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe I'm reading the situation wrong.
Just her on the side of the stage with a book upside down, like
I'm getting it.
ever-
I'm getting it.
You ever have like somebody gives you like one little line and it just totally reshapes how you look at a story in your life? Like I was telling a friend, I was at a bar one night. There was like this agent I know, and she was like with she's
Asian or agent?
yeah. Which one? An Asian
a
agent?
double
Manchurian
Asian agent.
candidate?
An agent.
Okay.
So she goes like, "Oh, who are you here with?" She goes, I'm here with whatever Driscoll of the Driscoll family
Fruits?
heir."
What, the
fruits?
raspberry guy?
The
The
fruits.
fruits. Yeah.
Did you just call him, what a giant fucking fruit.
So get this.
You come from a long line of fruits, I hear.
But when somebody goes like of the Driscoll heir,
I'd
you're
be
like,
pumped to meet that guy.
you're like, whoa, right? So I
Did you-
meet this guy. He might have been the biggest mouth breather I've ever met in my life.
well,
Like legitimately, like,
he's
and
got Driscoll money. Dude.
I might get killed for saying this. Like legitimately, like he's
By
probably
whom?
by him.
By the Driscolls.
No, it's
you
not.
don't
that's
cross
retarded.
Not Chiquita
the
Bananas.
Driscolls. You don't cross the Driscolls. It's Doles and Driscolls.
That's
you do
a
not.
deep cut joke. It's not Chiquita Banana. There's a history to that joke, my friend. I get it. Look it up, folks. So anyways, I meet this guy, and I'm just like, wow, this dude's like, I'm telling my buddy the story. I was like, this guy's like retarded. And he's going to like own this company. He's going to run this company that's probably worth like hundreds of
His
millions
whole
of dollars.
life's berries, dude.
Yeah. It's all fucking fresh
What was
fruit.
did you ever watch that documentary? I know Ivanka Trump was in it.
Wait, let me just finish this point really quickly. He goes, and I'm telling my friend this, and I'm like, I can't believe like how stupid he is. He's just gonna have like life like handed to him, whatever. And by the way, I talked to this guy for 30 seconds. This is just my read on him. My friend goes, yeah, his parents are farmers. He comes from farmers. He's not that smart. And I go, oh, I don't know why I didn't.
His parents aren't farmers.
No, they're not farmers.
Well,
No.
they're his grandparents and great
yeah,
grandparents.
great grandparents.
But he comes
sure.
from farmer
Everybody's
genetics.
great grandparents are
Yeah,
farmers.
That's not true at all. Okay, Jews have never farmed a day in their life. We grow up signing tricky leases.
There must be some sort of Jewish crop. Where does tabbouleh come from?
Grape leaves, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Jew crop.
Yeah.
What's all this Jew crap?
It's Jew crops, dude.
Get these Jew crops the fuck out of here.
No, I'm just saying, but that like made me go like, oh fuck yeah, he comes from like a line of people who like farm.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be smart.
Yes, exactly.
He's got all the fruit money he could ever want.
But I think you just assume people with that much money are gonna be smart, and then you realize.
Haven't you ever seen Titanic?
What?
Haven't you ever seen Titanic? Okay, in Titanic, there's new money on the boat, and she's a fucking retard. Not all rich people are fucking smart, dude. Not all rich people are smart. Especially
Ryan says that to himself every day in the mirror.
It's a mantra.
that's what I do when I watch the Met Gala too. Like, not all rich people
I bet
are
they're pretty
fucking
dumb.
smart.
They seem pretty dumb.
They're fucking dumb.
I have watched the Titanic, but it was many moons ago.
Many moons.
Yeah.
Some of the best hits I've seen.
Really?
When I was in 8th grade when I had to see that movie.
Natalie, pull it up.
Kate Winslet Stitz.
Let's treat
Oh, in that
Ryan.
movie? Yeah.
Let's
Bring it
treat-
back.
And after that, give me Emily Ratajkowski's pussy.
Yeah, please.
A zoom
Like,
in.
go get it.
These are for the Gas digital subscribers.
Kate Winslet's boobs were pretty choice.
Yeah, I'd like to see these. I'd like to see these knockaroos. You know what I mean?
Take a spank down memory lane, dude.
This is an educational show.
I had to see that when I was in 8th grade. It was required to see it.
Really?
Because it came out in 1998, and my reading teacher was like obsessed with the Titanic,
Yeah.
and then had like made us go see it. And she wrote, you had to get a permission slip because she had to write out why there was tasteful nudity in the movie. So I had to go with my mom and my stepdad, and that was the only thing. I didn't even know there was nudity in the movie until I read that letter. I was like,
To be fair, weren't
you
they
have
just
to
making pornography of the time? He was just drawing her naked.
yeah, it was.
That
don't
was
get
for,
me wrong.
That was for
it,
J.O. material.
It was definitely jacking. That's the
Big
whole point.
J.O.?
Yeah, big J.O.
Oh, yeah. He jerks off to all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you can beat it to Kate Winslet.
Where are these titties, Nat?
She's trying. There might be under copyright.
She's probably got a picture of
There
him
was,
in her wallet.
An ad, because it's not YouTube.
What?
2 seconds.
Be careful.
Well, you can't show tits on YouTube.
Yeah,
Even
you
if it's-
can.
even
Yes,
if
you
it's tits.
can.
Tastefully?
Yes, you
Apparently
can.
not.
You know,
Only if it's a fake baby.
I've watched several waxing videos on YouTube. You
Oh,
can
really?
See
Really?
Yeah. dude.
Was it relaxing?
Oh, it was.
Or did they get it right the first time? You know what I mean?
God damn it.
Let's do plugs real quick. Ryan Shaner.
You can check me out on the End podcast. Honestly, that's what That's
It's
all I
The
got.
End.
The End with Ryan Shaner.
You're not the End podcast.
Yeah, not the End.
That's a different
The
one.
N. And
Yeah.
Chris, you host The I.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a fat G.
Yeah, check out The End podcast with Ryan Shaner. I can tell you this, just off this 29 minutes, Ryan's a very funny guy.
Oh no.
This guy's a riff machine.
Nah, I'm just you know what I'm doing. I'm taking the energy and I'm giving it back.
That's right.
You know, and that's how it goes.
That's right.
Been on podcasts where it has not been that way. it sucks.
So check out. He's also gonna be a real ass podcast. Go in the comments when that comes out and tell him Lev Fer sent you.
Oh.
Let's keep Lewis up at night. Chris, what's cooking, baby?
Check out High Society Radio here Thursdays at 8 on Gas Digital. Ryan was just on. That was a fun time. And then I'm going to be with Justin Silver in Boston this Friday. So come to that show. It's going to be great at White Bull Tavern.
I haven't seen Justin Silver in a minute. Last time I saw him, he was riding a Great Dane. He was late for something. It's so cool when he rides those things.
Yeah, it probably looks majestic as fuck.
That's what's nice about him and Josh Adam Myers. They're smart. You know, they're small guys, big dogs. They're like, running late. Just hop on the old horse.
Yeah,
Throw a
that's true.
saddle on that motherfucker. It's only got 3 years to live anyway. Might as well break
Well,
it
Josh
down.
probably just skateboards while the dog pulls him like Dennis the Menace or some shit.
All right, we're gonna ride over, but in the key of G. A 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that was just for me. Anyways, Natalie has a couple "Am I the asshole?" scenarios for us.
Okay. Are these from Reddit?
They are from
These
Reddit.
two today are from Reddit.
You know who's the actual asshole? Natalie, for not bringing up Kate. I've been
I
sitting
know,
here
I
with
know. Everyone I pull
masturbated
up-
breath,
I mean-
waiting for this to get on here.
I mean, Natalie, I could have pulled these up on my iPhone within 4
Seriously.
seconds. Kate Winslet.
Do you need me to
tits.
airdrop
I
some
wanted to
fucking
get the
nips to you?
scene, and I can't
Fuck
find
the
the
scene. We just
so-
wanna
Yeah,
see
we
the
don't
knockers.
need the pomp and circumstance of
Jesus
James
Christ.
Cameron's
Listen to-
classic.
It's the difference between men and women. They're like, but we need to have the context.
Yeah.
Show us our fucking nipple.
We
That's
all
all
know
we need.
how it ends. We all don't give a fuck. Show me the boobies.
Has she been naked in other stuff?
Tons of shit.
Right.
She's one of those actresses that, like, at the drop
Here
of
you
a
go.
hat.
Great tit.
Great tits.
Great tit. That's as much as they show?
No, there is a scene where he drops that book a little bit, and you see full. And you also see
Oh, yeah,
some
you see
drops
Bush,
that
right?
You see a little bit of top bush, not
Yeah,
full
yeah,
bush,
yeah.
top bush.
You know, her face, not all
I
that
also
for
appreciate
me,
that fan
but-
art.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's
I was like, I
fucking
don't remember
great.
this
That's
from the
great.
movie.
Yeah, you gotta give it up to that. dude.
Imagine if that was the scene.
I want you to draw me wearing this and only this.
What was I going to say? Oh, and
Am I the asshole?
the chat's calling for Emily Ratajkowski's pussy. Get on it. You have 10 seconds.
Does she now? What does
7.
she do? Is she just a hot chick?
Yeah, she's just a hot chick.
Super hot chick.
She doesn't do any acting or anything like that.
I don't think so.
She did, yeah. She was in Gone Girl.
Oh my God, she was
she?
in Gone.
Those-
No,
yeah.
she's Ben Affleck's fucking side piece in the
Oh, okay. I
Great.
saw that movie when it came out.
movie. So did I.
By the way, Affleck sucked so fucking much in that Tom Brady roast. That was so unnecessary.
Really?
He was like one of the only speed bumps in the whole thing.
I didn't see Tom. Not that. I didn't see Ben Affleck.
He came out at the end and just
Oh.
like everybody's just on fire, cooking, hitting jokes. He
Mm-hmm.
comes out and does this like
Boston-y thing?
I'm gonna talk, like the long bits. It just sucked.
Gross.
It stunk.
What a fucking pack of shit.
Stinky boy. Would hate to be him. Wouldn't that be sad being Ben Affleck?
No, I don't think it would.
Having to fuck Jennifer Lopez all the time.
This isn't her pussy, but
What a bummer.
There's a
Yeah, that's a fucking just
Oops,
amazing
sorry.
ass.
there's a
She is
photo
very
of
attractive.
She's out of control, dude.
4K. You can all right for the folks at home. Pull up a separate tab. You can just type in Emily Ratajkowski
Nudes.
fully nude.
Yeah.
You could zoom in at 4K. You can make out
Yeah, she
goosebumps
got
on her
fat-
puss.
She got fat-banged. I'm
It's
pretty
already
sure.
in the gas chat. Look how good these guys fucking.
Man, Natalie, they're taking your job over here.
Natalie.
Careful with that gas chat.
Whoa!
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
Damn, look at that
Yeah.
Homer Simpson mouth. That is fucking.
I think it would
Yeah,
be.
that is a good call.
That's a good.
That is a solid call.
That is a good mouth.
Yeah, it
dude.
looks like it's about to eat.
It looks like a very concerned old lady.
I mean, it'd be hard to make that in a lab.
No, yeah, that's like
Yeah.
honestly what. That's like a representative.
You wouldn't even know how to ask for this if they were like, we'll make you your ideal woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You'd be like, I don't.
You'd feel guilty asking for something this perfect.
without a
Yeah.
doubt.
You'd be like, yeah, give it a birthmark.
Like I would actually, That's the only real doll I would like actually like clean up after. You know, if I had one, I'd make a point to be like, I gotta get you nice and scrubbed up.
can I say something
Can't make
mean?
it
Her
matter.
belly button is weird.
Jesus
You know,
Christ,
why are
lesbians
you
are
breaking?
even
Why are
worse
you
than men.
breaking?
I'd
this
be
down?
married to her for 10 years.
Let
I'd
me
never even
see.
know if she had.
Oh
a
my
belly
God,
button.
her baby mouth. Who gives a shit?
That is literally like a
This is an
genetically
excuse to zoom
perfect.
in.
You know what it
Mark.
looks like? Another weird little pussy, and that's fine with me.
Yeah, I like that. I like
That's
that
fine
thought,
with me,
yeah.
Nat. What are you talking about? That's a baby full of cum.
It does
Yeah.
kind of look like a sonogram of a baby,
It
and it's like
does.
that's where babies go.
That is.
So
It-
she
it
has
reminds you.
she's got a kid. She
That's
her-
you know what? That's
the kid
probably
hot?
why.
she had the dad is this like rich
Yeah.
like producer.
Does he
guy.
have a? Did he work at a dealership? Is he a fucking?
He must
how,
have.
How rich is he?
This guy can get you a Toyota for 3%
God
APR.
damn, that's
Ooh-wee.
pretty sick.
He's like this rich like producer-y guy, but I think he also like had there was some reports about the fella, something like that. I'm just trying to piss off. as much elite money as I can.
How old is he?
He's probably not that old. He's probably like 35-ish.
And I fucking hate him.
Some shit like that. Oh, you'd hate to see him. Pull up this guy. His name's like Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian.
He's like exactly what you picture of like rich dad Hollywood producers.
Really?
Like what this
With a
kid looks
name, Sebastian.
And he's
Gross.
like huge, giant guy, 6'5" or some shit.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast of a man.
Sucks.
Well, now I know why he's got that girl.
Well,
Got a lot
that
of money.
doesn't make me feel
What do you think?
better
What do you
about
think their
anything.
conversations were like?
Probably nothing. Probably actually, what are their conversations like?
Can you
why,
imagine?
Why is your belly button like that?
Yeah, he's
Why
just
is-
mad.
You know what? You got to do something about that belly.
He's just
Are you
fu-
talking about her dad or her ex-husband?
Her ex-husband.
Yeah, Sebastian Bear McLard.
Yeah. Look at
that
this
guy.
Look at this fucking
That
guy.
Ryan Phillippe disaster. Look at that fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
He's kind of got a Blake Griffin-y kind of thing.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
He looks like an iPod DJ at like pianos.
Oh, he produced Uncut Gems. You know what?
All right,
I'm on his side. I love that movie.
that was pretty good.
Good movie.
We'll take it.
It's an interesting movie. It's the first movie about a Jewish guy in jewelry where he's not eating it. It's the safest way to carry it, folks.
It was pretty good.
Where was I going with
Am
this?
I the asshole?
I feel like I had something else on the Reddit. Oh, so this is the other thing about the Radikowski shit. Like all these like super fucking. By the way, I do think we're close. I think there's going to be a turning point soon where people are starting to hate celebrity and all these fucking people. I think there's gonna be a small little revolution.
You think so?
I think so. Kim Kardashian booed hard at the fucking Netflix thing. To me, that's kind of a representation of like, if you don't have a skill and you're just famous, I
Yeah.
think there's going to be a turning point where people are really going to start to hate that.
I think there was a lot of people who did.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't understand for the longest time why Kim Kardashian was famous.
I think that's finally starting to come
And
to a
I think
head.
people are starting to realize, like, oh, this dumb, vapid whore has no
Yeah, but,
real
like,
skills.
Hold on. We've now started. There's finally backlash against Kim Kardashian now that she's doing decent things with her time.
But she's not, though.
Doesn't she spend all of her time trying to get people out of jail?
No, not even a little bit.
She's not her father.
She
dude.
pretended to get a lawyer's license. She didn't finish it.
Really?
Yeah, she's a
But doesn't
total
she like?
fucking scammer.
Doesn't she like donate to like causes to get people out of jail?
Dude, all those. I don't care who they're donating to. I don't give a fuck. Here's what the Kardashians are. It's a sick, insane family business where the currency is clout. So they
Shut
go,
up.
who's coming up? Pete Davidson. People are rumbling about him. He's trending. They go, all right, send Kim. Now she like has to go seduce and fuck this person because it'll just.
I'm sure it was so difficult.
Damn. Yeah, I bet it was terrible.
It might have been. I don't think I'd fuck Kim. I don't know if I want
You're
that
a
smoke.
lying sack of shit.
I don't want what comes with fucking Kim. You got Kanye.
What comes with Kim is you. You come with Kim.
Yeah.
That's what it happens. You
Yeah,
don't have to
fine.
fucking. All you got to do is date her for a little bit.
I don't want drama. You got Kanye making songs about you all of a
Who
sudden.
gives a
like,
shit? You really care what Kanye West has to say about you? That
Yeah.
fucking
he's got
insane
hundreds
asshole?
of millions of dollars. The guy might have you fucking killed.
Okay.
Whatever. You
Okay.
might. Sure. You might do that anyway. You're Jewish.
Yeah, maybe. I really am just coming after everyone with money today. But yeah, I just think I think there's gonna be a turn. I think this like celebrity for nothing thing is like over. And I think the Kardashians are gonna be like there's gonna be like a downfall. They're so rich
They're
they'll be
just
fine forever, but like there is gonna be like a public perception downfall where I think people are like, oh, you remember when we used to really be into that kind of shit?
Yeah. They're
know,
just the tit of the iceberg.
Hasn't it just always existed? It's like existed since the dawn of time. It got worse for a little while there, the advent of the internet. I'm sure it was
Yeah.
also pretty bad at the advent of like movies and television.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I just I think God, it's crazy to me when people are like famous for not any particular
Now,
talent.
do you what do you hate more? Because like I honestly hated when Paris Hilton started like getting gigantic.
She must have been the OG of that.
I think Kim's the OG. Paris banked off of that, but Paris Hilton also.
I think it was the other way.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
isn't
it was Paris
any
first,
model
yeah.
who was mega
Paris was
famous?
first.
what I'm saying is Paris also put out like an album. She put out a music album.
Oh, really?
And I don't know what's more annoying. Someone like I respect the fact she's like, I'm not just a stupid like hotel heiress. I can do shit. But I do. It was crazy how like everything she did was just.
She also
fucking-
put out a pretty good blowjob video.
She sure did. Well,
No
that's
way.
the whole thing. Is that I
You
think
know who had a solid blowjob video leak? The Call Me Maybe girl.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, solid
Really?
blowjob video.
Dang.
Yeah.
Pull it up and green screen me out for a little bit.
It's
I
pretty
want to
sick.
see this.
How old is Carly Rae Jepsen?
In the video, I don't know.
Well,
14 or
That song
15.
came out 5 years ago, so
Who the fuck's Carly Rae Jepsen?
They
She's
call
the
me
Call
maybe.
Maybe chick.
Did you say that song came out 5 years ago?
Yeah, didn't
I
it come
think
out
so.
It's
5
like
years?
12 years ago.
No
There you go.
way.
So she's definitely of age now.
All right, well that's cool.
I don't hear clicking.
Well, damn. All right.
Yeah, you know what though? Then the Kardashian, she had a sex tape too, but that sex tape was dog shit.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Dog shit, man.
It wasn't great. It was barely beat worthy, but One Night in Paris,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all right.
pretty good. Pretty good. I dealt with the the night vision filter.
Yeah, the
for a
Paris one
while.
was pretty all right.
Not bad.
A lot of I think what makes a porno good is vibe.
Vibe.
What's the chick's energy?
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
fair.
Sure.
Does it look like she's
If she looks like she's having a good time and it's not a
Yeah.
calculated way to become famous, then yeah,
Sure.
it gives it a little bit more oomph to it.
if she's into it,
Yeah.
you know? Not bad. Are we not we're slow on the porn draws today.
Yeah.
This one is not findable. Unless someone in the chat wants
Chat?
to send it. It
Yeah.
seems like
I
it's
guarantee
fake.
you somebody. What? No. I remember when it came out. What's the one you pulled up?
It's not. I haven't pulled anything.
I hope
up yet.
when someone in the chat gets it, like, I just found this. This is crazy.
I'll send it to you. Here's my number. Let's go into this Am I the Asshole scenario. This one is Am I the Asshole for how I told my wife I'm concerned about her weight gain? This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com, the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
Well, how did he do it?
Did he just start going
Did he just
beep, beep, beep every time she took a step back?
Why do you keep beeping?
Did he keep locking up the forks?
He bought a foghorn.
That's weird. Let's get into it. Chat
So-
seems to know the reference with this Carly Rae.
If they could send it to me, that would be awesome.
Let's pull up this Reddit scenario.
So, do you want to read it? Or you want me to read it?
I want you to read it in an accent.
What accent?
Whatever
Whatever
came to
Emily
mind.
Ratajkowski's
No.
yeah,
accent is.
yeah. Ratajkowski.
Do it like a hot slut. Your impression of like a hot retarded slut.
Man, I wish that were me. Okay. Should I? No, I'm not doing that.
Do it. Come
Ah,
on.
you had
Nat.
one?
Come
You sound like
on.
you had one in the chamber.
We'll help you.
Am I the asshole for how I told my wife
It is
I'm
crazy how
concerned?
not hot
Yeah.
that sounded.
No, keep going.
My wife it's so gay too, the whole thing, in that this man clearly
Can we
loves
just
his
Wait,
wife.
hold on.
address-
She sounded like that Swedish chef Muppet. Can we just talk about that?
Just, I don't know how your normal voice sounds better.
It's crazy.
But the fact that she was like, "Can we just address her?"
Hang on.
All right, Japanese now. Let's go.
My wife is everything to me. When she came into my life, she changed my life 180 degrees, blah, blah, blah. He like quit a whole bunch of bad habits because of her. When we got married 3 years ago, she weighed 130 pounds, and now she's pushing 200. In those 3 years, she's developed a lot of health problems.
Wait, what
that
was her
had in the
original weight?
130.
And now she's pushing 2
Yeah.
bills.
In those 3 years,
50% increase right there.
My goodness.
she's developed a lot of health problems that had her in the hospital 100 days in 3 years. Type 1 diabetes, gastroparesis, HS, along with seizures. All of those has added a lot of new medication to her daily routine. Last night, she made another comment about her weight, saying, I know I'm getting fatter because I can't even cross my legs anymore. So this morning, I sent her a text that said, I just want to tell you...
I just want to point out Lev has his legs crossed right now.
That's pretty crazy.
You don't see me flexing. Go on.
He sent her a text that said, I just want to tell you and reassure you that I love you in every season and every form you take. You looked beautiful to me 4 years ago, and you look beautiful to me now.
You
and
know
in
you're
60
getting
years,
fat
you'll
when
still look
somebody's
beautiful
like,
to me.
"I'll love you in all seasons."
Yeah.
like you're an outdoor animal. Like whatever seasoning you choose, I'll still love you,
All seasons.
dude.
Put this apple in your mouth.
If my girlfriend, all right, my girlfriend weighs. I make her check in weekly. She weighs probably like 112-ish.
Okay.
If she ever got to 114,
Just out?
I might ejaculate. I just might. No, I wonder what I would do if. We'll get to it.
What's too big for you?
Come on, what are we talking about, boys?
What's too big?
I actually, on her frame, it'd be hard to know.
Gotcha.
I mean, your girl's pretty small.
She's pretty tiny. She's 5'1".
Okay, now.
But as she hits puberty, it's going to change.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, she's gonna fill out a little
It's
bit.
coming.
I know. You hate to see them
You know,
grow,
it's crazy, and you're just gonna have to deal with all the. They're gonna hate you for a little bit, but they'll come back
You
around.
can tell she's gonna get her period too because she keeps howling at the moon.
That was between us, Chris.
Sorry.
That was between us. Anyways,
Do you want to
Natalie?
hear the rest of it?
Yes.
Health-wise, so he sent her this text, and he goes,
By the way, can I just say, like, the fact that this guy has so much disclaimer up top of, she's this beautiful, dude, that's like guy who has a fat wife energy. This is
Yeah.
kind of his fault.
Yeah.
She's the love of my life, and I just think.
Well, he loves her in all seasons, dude, and with every seasoning she puts on too.
I mean, this is like guy who has a fat wife tone. Go on, Natalie. I'm sorry.
health-wise, you think you should get on, this is all part of a big text. So he goes, I wanted to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I love you no matter what.
You texted your wife that she's a fat fuck? Wow. That's crazy.
He goes, but health-wise, do you think you should get your hormones or something checked out? I think it's just odd that your diabetes is way better, and it's not like you eat huge meals 3 times a day or anything, but you are gaining weight, and Kenny, I wanted you to know this is not coming from a place of pride or dang, I wish my wife was smaller. I love you, and I just want us both to live a long time together. He goes, we were talking on the phone when I asked if she'd seen the message, and she said no and read it. She started crying and said she didn't want to talk, but kept me on the phone, so I just listened to her cry for 30 minutes while trying to make her understand that I was coming from a place of caring and not shaming her. She said she would have liked me to say this to her face, but I told her I'm able to say exactly what I want over text. Also, in therapy, she can show what exactly I said. Help.
I think this guy's... So is he the asshole for doing this?
That's his question is, am I the asshole for saying this all to her over text? Because that seems to be what she's upset about.
It seems like she's deflecting to a pretty minor.
I mean, it's kind of like if he said it to her, like, how could she hear it or all that fat dripping around her, you know? It's kind of
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have a choice.
You should say it to
Every time he tries to talk about it, she just sticks butter in her ears.
Is he an asshole for sending it through? I mean, I guess you.
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't even think it's wrong to break up with somebody over text.
Yeah, that's how you know you can avoid an argument. Her fat fingers can't text back.
She's got to use a wand like in The Simpsons.
I don't think it's an asshole move at all. I think this guy is doing everything wrong. The fact that he's even asking, am I the asshole for texting my wife that she's over 350 pounds now?
Maybe.
Yeah, if your wife is put on in like, what did he say, in the course of a year, she's put on 55% of her body weight?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
She now weighs about as much as I weigh. That's fucking wild.
But it's got to be to a point where, like, I know chicks, or at least I assume, they know when they've gotten big.
Yeah.
So if you get that big that fast, I think he maybe should have been like, look, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but you have gotten bigger at such a rapid way.
Well, one thing is, it's his wife, right? He would see the amount she's eating, right?
No, not
unless she's
necessarily.
sneaking food.
Well, what I'm saying is,
look
when
what
they
happened to
sit-
John Sacramone.
Who?
Candy in the fucking while she's
Oh yeah, Johnny Sack.
doing laundry.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Happened to Johnny Sack. It happened to you. Rubenesque.
That's fair.
Rubenesque.
That's what he was saying here. He's like, I know it's not like you eat a crazy amount or anything.
Okay.
I think this guy deserves everything that's happening to him. That's my personal opinion. If you're not willing to, if you see your wife gain over a pound in the course of your relationship, and you're not willing to put your fucking hoof down and go, "What are you eating, you fat pig?" You say it like that. And you slap stuff out of her hands. You go, "What is this?" She's like, "That's
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to.
It's called leadership.
On the one hand, if you hit her too hard, she's not going to be able to exercise.
And the bigger she gets, the more she's gonna be able to take that punch.
Also,
Yeah.
it's
You
like
have a
you
small
don't want to
window.
lose a ring or your finger punching into that belly. It's like the blob.
All right, what do we do? This is becoming fucking real
This
ass
is
podcast.
fucked up. Yeah, we can't talk about it.
So I'm riding her down the stairs, doggy. No, I think. How would you go? How would you actually go about? It is also a really crazy double standard that like a man can just gain like 100 pounds in a relationship and it doesn't put.
No, to be
too
fair, your girlfriend is just very tolerant of the fact that this is
much-
happening.
she hates it.
Yeah.
We
Did
talked
she
about
say
this.
anything about you breaking that chair? Did she? What she like, Lev?
She said it in the form of an invoice.
Did she text? Did she text it?
I love you in all seasons, but you can't be breaking furniture. honey.
the summer is tough on me. No, she. Look, I'm slowly trying to get it in gear. You know, I'm just a food addict, but I'm down 10. I was 326. I'm probably like 314-ish right now.
All right.
That's like one shit when you're that size. I'm saying I was fucking 295 pounds at a point, Lev. I know what it is like to be that size.
You're supposed to be supportive.
Dude.
I am being
He
supportive.
is. He's giving you tough love, like that fucking husband should be giving to his wife.
You're right.
He's
You're
giving
right.
you all the fucking
I'm
energy,
deflecting.
dude.
I'm deflecting.
Yeah.
What would you do if you're with a lady, all of a sudden she's up 20?
I would ask what's going on.
Yeah.
I would honestly be like, hey, I don't want to be a piece of shit.
If I was a fat wife, you are the worst face I would want to hear from. What's going on?
What's going on?
Well, to be fair, he'd be snapping a belt while I said it.
I'd be putting a cigarette on my own neck, just like, what is happening? You need to lose weight. I think you need to lose weight.
If I had a video of you doing this, I think it would do it for me.
I think you need to wake up and put down the fucking fork. Lose some goddamn weight, love.
I like how you implied that he's holding a fork in
I
his
know.
sleep.
He's a sleep eater. He said he had a food addiction.
There's no fork in the trough, boy.
Oh.
You just kind of bury your head in there.
Hmm.
He said that they're in therapy together too. I mean, you're in therapy with your fucking wife, dude.
Not good.
What is this bitch made shit?
She's still eating?
I don't think they're in there together. I think he was just saying that she's in therapy.
I bet she's in therapy.
No, dude.
Come on. Fat pig.
Some pig.
The crazy double stick. By the way, pig is like the funniest.
It is.
One of the
Yeah.
funniest words. It's
Yeah.
so. It has all.
You know,
It's abrupt.
Pig is good, but I also enjoy blimp. Blimp.
good.
Hearing someone call another person a blimp
Dude,
is
fatso
pretty
is
good.
always just good.
Fatso is always good.
Fatso hits.
Fatso hits.
I mean, look, all of them. Tubby.
Let's just get all my
Tubby's
nicknames
good.
out there. What
Blimp.
else we got? Yeah, I think any. There has to be a consequence for like women that get like over 5 pounds out of their range.
Out of their range?
Yeah.
Perhaps, yeah.
What do you think? No, there's already too many apps.
Yeah, that's true.
We're kidding, folks. We're kidding. We're just having a goof. You can get as fat as you want. It's a free country.
Do whatever you want.
But there is a double standard. Men can get away with more weight gain.
Yes.
We kind of expect men to be fat.
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
television.
Yeah, that is television. You
Yeah.
can blame every TV dad from the 90s for that.
Yeah. Kevin James.
Kevin James, Carl Winslow, fucking Uncle Phil.
But also, if you get fat and you learn how to have the slightest bit of charm, you can still kind of fuck anyone.
yeah.
Yeah,
a
that's
guy.
also kind of women's fault.
It is women's fault.
No.
That's the thing. It's just, you know,
It's
that's the
all
marketplace.
women's fault, dude.
That's the marketplace. And thank God women are like that.
Stupid? Fat idiots.
Why are you being nasty, man? Why are you being fucking
He's
nasty,
dunking on
dude?
it.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say.
Like this guy's fat wife dunks her donuts.
We
every
almost
night.
have a woman producing this show. And you're fucking being rude?
That's
fair.
wild.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, it is like Lewis. I was talking to him. He's like wants to get back in shape. I'm like, for what? Like that's not him in shape versus not in shape is not going to change what he can pull. He's still going to pull the same chick.
Well, if you feel better about yourself, you'll be more charming.
Cares about yourself. Cares about your fucking self. You know. The fact that this is what blows my mind. The fact that Lewis is like, when I'm in shape, I feel great about myself. I'm like, how? That like I can't imagine that. I have good days, but just walking around like, God,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last time I felt great about myself, and I
It's never happened.
really can't tell you.
crazy.
Never once
What a
happened.
wild concept.
You should kind of hate yourself.
Self-esteem.
What is that?
You should kind of hate yourself. That's what keeps you growing.
Yeah.
More
Hate-
ways than
Certainly
one.
what keeps you growing.
Wow.
I can only take 100 more of those before I might fucking snap.
Just like that chair. Fucking
We're mind melding, boys. We're doing it.
wild.
So now, what if you? Let's say you're a lady in shape. You know, let's say if you were in a relationship, all of a sudden you blew up 40, 50 pounds.
40 or 50 is a lot.
How would you expect to be told? With a cowbell?
I get what she's saying here, which is like maybe come to me in person and bring it up.
Why don't
like,
you just come to my pasture and tell me to my face?
Every time you come, your boyfriend just goes, "Oh Lord, she coming."
He left a trail of Rolos on the stairs leading up to the bed.
Get the mop.
Baby, I have something to tell you. You're getting big. Stop eating that candy. It's the only way I could get you up here.
Yeah, how would you want to be told, Matt?
Yeah, in person is fine. But I also feel like I'd be kind of annoyed if it was within range of like 15 or 20 pounds. I'd be like, this is not of concern. I'll be back down.
Honestly, the only time I would ever bring up weight gain to a partner of mine or a girlfriend or whatever is if it was making sex impossible.
Jeez, that's a huge level.
If it was making sex impossible, then
Well,
then
it also if it's killing his boners, that would make sex
if
impossible.
if it's killing my if my dick is fighting against the fucking
Current.
I can't. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, but I've had skinny women do that.
What are you talking about?
Where like all of a sudden
I'm good.
the features just didn't look like as advertised.
Oh yeah,
There's like a spread. There's like a
Yeah,
let's go in different directions.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
that'll happen.
You know what I mean, folks.
I think the thing that threw me off the most is this chick had one nipple scraggle. That really fucked my whole.
I don't like
I was
that.
like, I have to go.
Nipple scraggle.
One, just
Yeah.
one on
Wow.
one nipple,
That's wild.
and I was like, I gotta go.
One time,
Man.
this chick took her shirt off, and then she realized she had nipple hair, and was like, "Oh shit, I have nipple hair." And I was like we both were like,
Did you not
turned
know that
off.
before you left?
Yeah, she just didn't take care of it, and
Yeah.
that was it.
The only
that was
body
as
hair
far as it got.
The only body hair that's ever thrown me was the chick had just a hairy asshole. That was it. She had everything else shaved and but her butthole looked like a Build-A-Bear fucking.
How do you not know that?
It was wild. I was just like, what the hell? And I
Yeah.
didn't say anything
This
because I didn't want to
happens.
railroad anything. But I was like, that is crazy that just your butthole is hairy. It was nuts.
I've seen it happen. Yeah.
It is something to behold
Well, I think women just assume
that their butthole
that
doesn't
they
exist.
don't have butthole hair.
No, you have to know. She's wiping her ass. You know it's there.
Why would she know that?
It takes longer to wipe a hairy ass, I imagine. I guess I don't remember not having a hairy ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we perfected.
I don't
it.
think you would even know.
I don't know. I've never not had a hairy asshole. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. Let's see this video of a fight breaking out with Taiwanese passengers on a flight.
Amazing.
On a flight. I want to see this.
So this was on a flight from,
Taiwan.
yeah, it was from Taiwan to
Lucky guess, dickhead.
I was like, yeah,
California.
Okay.
Here it is. 1 second. It was over I'm sorry, I'm dealing with the fucking ads on this site. The flight broke out between two passengers hours into an 11.5-hour journey when one of them decided to switch seats because his neighbor was coughing and took the other seat, which he thought was unoccupied. And when the original occupant returned, he tried to hit the man who had taken his seat mid-flight.
That
So
is
just-
a crazy escalation for no. Like,
that is wild.
Why
Yeah.
did they try to hit him? Do you think he was like a wooden board?
Can I say it's
Thought he
also
was a sheet of
test
ice.
your might.
it's also crazy to see an empty seat 2 hours into a flight
Sure. That
and
is
go,
nuts.
clearly this isn't taken.
Test your flight.
I have it here.
Let's see it. Let's see these kung fu pandas.
Whoa,
Ooh, elbow
damn,
to
he
a
elbowed.
lady.
Damn, dude.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Why did he hit that lady boy like that? Oh, these motherfuckers want it, dude.
Yeah, but they're. You know what?
Oh, is he like one of these Chinese Mormons? Why is he dressed like that?
Damn. You can't say boom on a plane. That's fucking.
No, he
Yeah,
said move.
yeah.
Oh.
How do they think this ends?
I hope this thing's on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just bootlegging all the movies in the back headrest.
Yeah, they go down the aisles handing out bootleg DVDs.
Yeah.
to buy.
The stewardesses all sell cigarettes for $5 a pack.
You want Rush Hour 4 or you want Up?
Oh man.
That wasn't as fun.
That
of a
was
fight as
not
I thought.
anywhere near. But you know what? as soon as I saw the one guy, I was like, "This is gonna suck," because it's two like older dudes who are like, "You're sick, dude."
They're not in their prime.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch a fat lady take on one of those guys. That's what
That'd be fun.
Watch. I'd rather.
She
watch
just bowls herself
oh
down
my
the aisle.
God, like the Rock from fucking.
Oh, from Indiana
From
Jones?
Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
just chasing after one of these fucking chubby fucking
just
Asian
knocks
dudes.
that short round down.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about fat fights is they get like the first hit, they get so much momentum charging in, but that's it. If
I
you
mean,
can
you've seen the
survive that
MMA.
initial,
You've seen the ladies MMA fight where the girl
Oh
falls
my God.
down.
It knocks herself out against
Yeah.
a cage. It's fucking nuts.
because like that's once you survive that initial impact, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then they're too winded, or by the time they get
Sure.
those flaps.
Yeah.
swinging,
I really don't think like in a dude who's like super big, like super fat.
Yeah.
I don't think his.
Don't look at me, Chris.
What?
Fucking eyes shot
I
over
saw
immediately.
it. You
I
know
thought
what's
you were
funny?
gonna say something. You
I
looked like
was.
you were
I
trying
saw
to say
myself in the TV,
I was
and when I
fucked up.
said fat, Chris was like, "Think about it, fatty." No, I think a bigger fat guy, his whole thing is not to like pummel you; it's to get you and then fall on you.
Yeah, but
I
that
think
worked
the whole
really
thing-
badly against that. What was that? What was a sumo wrestler in one of the early UFCs that just was like laying on the guy, and then the guy got out and kicked him in his fucking head a
It
bunch of
doesn't
times?
always work.
Yeah.
It's not, it doesn't work against skilled fighters, I'm assuming. But I
What
think
happened there? I ate those kicks. I ate some dim sum. It was a long day.
one thing, thought my fat was going to take him. Thought my fat was going to take him. No. But yeah, I think a fat dude is just his whole job is just to get on you and break bones,
Yeah.
not
yeah.
to like.
I mean, I used to do jiu-jitsu. It was just so insanely unfair. I'd be against all these like small Asian guys. It was like they were fighting Bowser. Like they had to
Damn.
get on my back, like fully riding my back. I would just be able to go like, oh, and just throw them down. Like it was crazy. It was such a unfair advantage.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fight was not anywhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. Like, step your game up, Taiwan. I don't know. I should have been there. I don't know.
Taiwan, you know, a lot of people don't even know that Taiwan and Thailand are two different places. You know who those people are?
Radajikowski.
Me a couple weeks ago.
You know,
That can't be true. I don't believe that.
I did learn this about a year ago.
you didn't know they were two different places?
Why have such a similar name for two different people?
They're spelled different.
Prove it.
I mean, does anybody have an
I mean, there's a
atlas?
North Dakota and South Dakota, dude. There's a North
That's
Carolina
true.
and South Carolina,
That's true. I'm from North Carolina.
and there's a South. Why have two? Why, the names are too similar. Make something new up. I don't know. They didn't.
I like
'Cause
where
it
your
was
head's
easy.
at, Ron.
I'm just telling you.
I like where it's
Happens
at.
everywhere.
We guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. What time is it?
You want to see the Carly Rae Jepsen video?
Yeah.
There we go. That's a great way to end it.
Let's do it. Can't wait to find out she's like 15 here.
No.
What is all this build up? You think this was intentional? You think this was a very skinny dick? This is awful.
Nah, she's going for it.
She's definitely enthusiastic.
This is a very like 2002 blowjob, like overhead movements, like.
Well, actually, he's got feet in.
What do you mean a tooth? It just reminds you of a blowjob you got in 2002?
No, it's just very like the fact
When you
that
were
she's like,
6?
like that, like that's crazy. That's like a 2000. That's like a.
It's
Gianna
a very
Michaels
dated
era.
blowjob.
Yeah, it's a
for Lev.
dated blowjob.
It's a too dated. Stop with
like
all the-
look at the outfit.
Yeah,
everything.
there you go.
No tits.
Oh yeah, she's got little tits.
Yeah,
This
that's
is a
fine.
bummer.
It's fine. I mean, I don't understand all the dancing around.
What
and
is happening? This
whatnot,
is.
To be fair, it is the first time she's ever been on camera blowing
sure,
a person.
Sure. I guess you don't really know what to do with your ass
Yeah.
or your hands.
I would
or
just
anything
hate, like, I would describe this as a wacky blowjob. I would really hate to get a wacky blowjob.
Natalie,
Really?
speaking of wacky, can you put on
Technically-
yakety sax for this?
There's no, we're not showing audio. He could be telling her to do stuff.
Oh yeah.
I guess so. And she's going harmonica. That's all right.
Bob Dylan over here. It's Bob Dildo.
You think that's too exaggerated of a head movement
Yes.
for a blowjob
That's not
right
that.
there?
That seems
That's
pretty.
too
That
much.
seems standard.
Yeah.
If I'm on the receiving end of that, I'm like, all right, lady, just you put,
What kind of
too much into
blowjobs
this.
do you like?
Yeah. What?
I like just a.
It doesn't look like she's gagging and like
Yeah.
spits shooting
She's
all
not
over the place.
nodding or anything. She's
Yeah,
doing.
it just looks like she's fairly.
But then look, she goes,
Enthusiastic.
she does
Yeah.
these like over strokes,
Yeah.
right? Then she just freezes. Then she just
Look,
like stops.
She's doing kind of a snake charmer thing. I'll give you that. But now she's going deep, going for the gold.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sure if I was getting sucked
Yeah,
off, I
I-
wouldn't be all that pissed.
yeah.
But at the same time, this is not.
You wouldn't even
my-
notice.
You wouldn't.
It's not my kind of blowjob. This one.
What's
No,
your
yeah, what-
explain your
explain
blowjob
your kind of blowjob.
That's not how you would do it. Is what you're saying.
All right, first thing I do is I unzip the fella.
Mm-hmm.
Get on. My
I just want to let you know this sounds like a guy who's never gotten a blowjob in his
No,
entire life.
I'm an enthusiast. That's
You have a subscription?
I do.
Blowjob enthusiast.
The monthly blowjob. No, I'm a blowjob over sex guy. Over penetration.
Yeah, I can go there.
yeah.
I can get behind that.
Hell yeah. You'd love
No, you
to.
wouldn't get behind it.
Got him. But
You need
yeah,
some sort of hole saw.
I don't like fake. That's the thing. Like if you're blowing me, I don't like fake. I don't like over the top. It's like watching somebody overact in a movie. It's like give me the real thing, you know? Give me
Gotcha.
just be you.
You want natural.
I want natural.
want
One time
natural.
I used to get blown by this girl who like it was like I didn't even need to be there. Her thing was like she just wanted to eat cum. It was like her thing.
Yeah, I've known girls like
okay.
that.
Yeah, she's like, I just love swallowing cum.
Now,
So,
did she actually naturally love to swallow cum?
I'm sure an uncle had something to do with it.
Sure.
But
Mm-hmm.
she it was like while she was blowing me, it was like I didn't even matter. She'd be facing towards my feet. She was just trying to get to the fucking
She was mining for cum.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
means to an end.
Yeah.
Kinda liked it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty all right.
Not
Sounds
bad.
great.
Not bad. You know. Anyways, it's great to see her son. Bit of a reach around on that one. Anyways, we love you guys. Check out the End podcast with Ryan Shaner. We really appreciate you coming in today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Follow these guys on Instagram. Check out Chris Faga and High Society Radio right here on the Gas Digital Network. Shout out to Natalie for making all of our porn dreams come
Oh, that
true.
was great.
Make sure they edit all that shit out. And we love you. I'll see you guys next week. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Help push us in the algorithm. Thanks for being here. Peace.